Hi, in this short video, I'm going to introduce how to create an event and to handle that event in the touch panel. To create an event, we have to first thing understand what is an event. An event is actually an occurrence or happening in the system. For example, a button touch on the UI, on the GUI, result in a onPush event being generated. We have been using onPush event onPush events and button press events in all our samples or demo previously. Now I'm going to show you how to create an event in a module. Basically, an event has to be created in a module in order for it to work. So the module that we are going to create an event in is, go to my project instance, controller 1, and under controller 1 there's a module called demo. Double click on the demo module. You will see the functions that has been created earlier, alright, to do the sum of two numbers in previous videos. So to create an event here, you have to you can put the event anywhere in the program, but usually I'll put it at the top of the program. Create an event that is of global scope so that I can execute the event on the controller, or I can also handle the event on the touch panel. Alright, so the event is called onChange. Sorry, you have to put in the name of the event, the event keyword. So you have to key in global, the scope of the, to create a new event, you have to enter the scope of the event, which is global, because I want the event to be able to handle by both the controller and the touch panel. And next, the event keyword and the name of the event onChange, as type of the event as a process. Usually for events it's best to use process. Alright, so I've declared a event called onChange and it's a process event, and the parameter for the event will be new level as a double value. Alright, so I've created an event with the parameter new level in the event. So let's also create a function to trigger the event. Okay, I'll create another global function called set value. Alright, so what this function do is that you will take in a parameter called new level, and what you will do is that you will just raise an event called onChange and putting in the parameter new level. Alright, simple. To handle the event, you may go do a right click on the demo and on the module's name demo and go under event onChange, and you can choose to handle the onChange event on the controller or the touch panel. So we handle it on the controller. Alright, and you'll find that a new process will be inserted in the main modules of the controller. By default, all events will actually appear in main. At least for the events for the modules will actually appear in main. For events of devices, a new module called device events will be created for you in the modules. Alright, so what we'll do next is that we'll do a debug print of the new level. Alright, so now we have handled the event. But take note, we will need to have a way of triggering the event, right? To trigger it, as the code implies, we have to do a set value. So what we need to do next is to link this set value command to a bar graph. To a slider. Go to touch panel, go under Windows. Let's open full screen window 3. Alright, we will share this window and put in a new slider that is vertical, and do a right click on it, set event, go to events on value change, and we will set the new value into the module. So you go under controller and go under demo. There's a function called set value, and drag and drop the set value function in, and copy this parameter and put it into set value. And we do a simulation. Click on it, click on the temperature button, and when you drag and drop it, you will find the values being handled on the controller itself. Alright, so now what do I do if I want this bar? Alright, I want this bar to also set, okay, I want this set value to be, alright, sorry, what do I want to do? Okay, so now let's create another event handler for the touch panel itself. So I do a right click on the demo event again on change, but this time I send it to the touch panel. So similarly, under touch panel.main, the module name, main, the new level will be shown here. But however, for this new level, what I want to do is that I want this new level to be set to the bar graph. Okay, before I do that, let's show a simulation again. Go under temperature. When I change the temperature here, you realize the value of the bar graph, or the slider, sorry, is not changing together, because the value doesn't fluctuate together with the slider. It's not set to do auto set. Alright, this feature is actually shown to you on previous video as well. So what I want to do now is that I want to create the handler, okay, the event handler, to set this value, new value, into the slider. So the process, controller demo on change, is the event handler that we need to add in. And we have to add in the function under touch panel 1, Windows, full screen Windows 3, vertical slider, and there's a function called set value. Drag and drop it in, copy the new level, and paste it into the set value. Stop simulation, start again. You realize that the value is now setting or moving together with the bar graph. Simple, isn't it? And now, just take note. Currently, I'm using event, and the event is being executed on the controller, or rather, the modules for the event is actually in the controller. So this means that if I have one or more touch panel, when the event happens, the other touch panels will also receive the same feedback. To illustrate that, let's do a very simple copy and paste on the new, let's create a copy of the current touch panel. Go to configuration, select touch panel, right click on it, copy, and right click again on the window, paste it. So you have created another touch panel called touch panel 2, which is the same touch panel. So click on simulation, do a configuration again, and set the touch panel to simulation. Show debug messages. Okay, open it, and you will find one panel, two panels on simulation, and let's shrink the size of the panel a little. Go to temperature, and you realize when I change one, automatically the two panels are synchronized. What happens is that you are using the simulation, you are using the default functionality for Q, which is the event, to handle feedbacks. When you use this to handle feedback, automatically feedback, or rather automatically multi-panel feedbacks will be supported by this feature. So it is very important to utilize events for handling feedbacks for all your programming, for all the Q program you develop under CVC. This will help you cut a lot of codes and a lot of errors when you want to duplicate panels or handle feedbacks or handle synchronization between panels for different projects. So doing it the right way is important for doing CVC programming. But of course, there are many ways to accomplish feedbacks other than using events. You can also set values directly to the panel. But when you do that, if you have 10 panels, this means that you have to modify the codes to support set values for 10 panels. So this will actually create complicated codes, and the codes will not be maintainable, or rather the codes will not be easily maintainable should you choose to do that. With this, I would like to end this video. Thank you.